today's explainer. We've got a truly massive slate of news to break down for you today. We're talking everything from high-stakes global standoffs to domestic legal battles that could literally reshape the political map. So let's just jump right in. Here's our roadmap for today. We'll be hitting security and global conflict, U.S. political and legal updates, Georgia's expanding wildfire, and finally, AI and the tech world. All right, Section 1, Security and Global Conflict. Let's get straight into it. Starting off at the Washington Hilton. During the incredibly high-profile White House Correspondents' Dinner, there was a terrifying incident that actually forced the evacuation of top government officials. The suspect here is 31-year-old Cole Tomas Allen. And what makes this so wild is his background. He's a teacher and an engineer from California, but he sent messages to his family stating a really clear desire to target administration officials. Now, he's facing charges of attempted presidential assassination. That carries a potential life sentence. It's just a shocking contrast, right? Shifting gears to international conflict, the U.S. and Iran are currently locked in a pretty severe diplomatic stalemate. On one side, Secretary of State Marco Rubio has firmly rejected a deal to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. On the flip side, Iran is strictly demanding the lifting of the U.S. naval blockade. And to add a whole other layer of geopolitical complexity to this gridlock is happening at the exact same moment Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi is traveling over to Russia for a face-to-face meeting with Vladimir Putin. Talk about high stakes. Now, if you're sitting there wondering, okay, why does this distant international standoff actually matter to me? Well, just look at the price of oil. This resulting global tension has driven prices all the way up to $108 per barrel. $108. It's a stark numeric reminder of how international gridlock directly hits us right in the wallet. Moving on to Section 2, U.S. political and legal updates. Down in Florida, Governor Ron DeSantis just unveiled a brand new congressional voting map. And the potential impact here is absolutely massive. This new map could hand Republicans 4 additional House seats in the upcoming midterm elections. To fast-track this whole thing, lawmakers have been called into a special legislative session starting this Tuesday. It's a major procedural move that could honestly shift the entire balance of Congress. We'll definitely be watching this one closely. Meanwhile, former FBI Director James Comey is back in the spotlight. He's just been indicted in a brand new Justice Department probe, and this actually follows a pretty bizarre procedural twist. You see, his previous 2025 case was completely thrown out by a federal judge because, well, the prosecutor was improperly appointed. So what we're looking at now is a total reset of a highly publicized legal battle. Okay, taking a slightly more somber beat, on to Section 3, Georgia's expanding wildfire. 31. That is the visually staggering number of square miles already consumed by a massive, really fast-moving wildfire currently burning in Georgia. To put that into perspective, that is a vast and deeply destructive environmental footprint. It's huge. And of course, the human impact of this expanding blaze is immediate. Right now, officials are urgently executing widespread evacuation preparations. They're working around the clock to ensure residents are safely out of the fire's destructive, active path. It's a really tense situation on the ground for those folks. Finally, let's look ahead to Section 4, AI and the tech world. We are seeing this fascinating duality in our technological future playing out right in front of us. Check this out. On one hand, you have Elon Musk. He's preparing to testify in court specifically to push boundaries and actively shape the foundational rules of AI. But then, on the exact opposite end of the spectrum, you have Taylor Swift. She is actively filing trademark applications to legally protect her personal voice and image from being replicated by those very same algorithms. I mean, it's the ultimate modern tug of war, isn't it? Unchecked innovation versus personal protection. So as we wrap up today's explainer, I want to leave you with a pretty provocative question. With AI advancing so rapidly, how will we protect our own identities in the future? The world is moving incredibly fast right now, from high-stakes global security all the way to algorithms that might one day mimic our very voices. Thanks so much for learning with me today.